Alright, yeah, back. It's part 2 of Mike's. Yeah, breakdown pretty much. But yeah, let's go.
But then you gotta tell, because then you have to set a boundary, and that's what you're not doing though right now. You're not saying where the line is, you're just making this general statement.
Well, he's telling us there's a line, but yeah, it's vague where it is. I guess, you know what, Mike, the only thing is we're gonna have to figure it out ourselves, where it is.
Okay, as long as, like I said, I'll go along with the program. I mean, I love it here, I really do.
Let me give you an example. Tonight, when you say the names of the people, if you mispronounce a name and they buzz
Sure,
you...
that's not a problem.
That's not a problem?
No, I kind of enjoy that after a while.
Okay.
No, it's like I'm looking for... I haven't buzzed me in a while, so I've been looking at names before the show.
Well, they were really easy names last night. So,
well, I don't know.
But the night before, you got mad.
No, I just so now I don't know. Like if they keep doing that.
I think we should get rid of the buzzer. I think we should get rid of any time that we disagree with Mike, or any time that that Mike's feelings aren't hurt.
Yeah. No, I don't care about the buzzer. You know what I mean? That's one thing.
Now I feel all gross about everything.
A buzzer's only a buzzer. I mean, come on, you know.
And a caller's only a caller. It's just like they're not even real entities. Don't worry about Coco in Alaska. He's got to worry about himself until he thinks he's doing.
Coco was very, very well versed.
I want to look at Coco's daily routine.
Coco was sharp.
Coco's a guy. Coco's guy who sits back and just attacks people for no reason.
He wasn't attacking.
Yeah, he was.
I thought Coco was an amazing caller. Very insightful.
I have no opinion on Coco.
I mean, but he has opinions on everything, I'm sure.
I don't think Coco was his real name.
I doubt Coco has a lot of friends. Yeah, I bet Coco loves to criticize his friends doing their careers.
I don't know what he does.
That gets kind of old after a while. Hey, it's Coco. You want to go to Chili's with me? No, Coco, because you're going to talk to me about what I do all day.
No, but I'm just glad I got this out of you. I'm so sorry for holding myself.
Well, we're glad too.
I'm not glad. I feel terrible, Mike.
Well, you're kind of like...
I feel terrible that you're hurt.
It's kind of like... Yeah, I don't like that either, but it's kind of like the Miami Dolphins thing now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you brought that
now
up.
there's this big cloud hanging over the studio.
No, there's no cloud. No cloud of mystery.
It'll never go away.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, exactly. Bring investigators in.
I'll bring Frosty
Get to the bottom of this.
Do you get mad when we goof on you when you do the weather?
No. Have fun at the weather.
You get mad at when we isolate your chins going up and down?
No.
Well, what are you mad at? Give me an example. Can you give me one example you got mad at in the last week?
Just like, like living at home a lot. I hate being talked about.
But that's a fact, though, Mike.
Oh, I know.
Mike, you're on a radio show. It's a comedy show. We all talk about each other's lives.
Okay.
Mike, I think you're upset about the caller last night. Calling you out about the
And I think maybe
thing.
you didn't give me a hint of this before you found out this was a goof. When you found out the gig was a goof, did you get mad and do this?
No. I was like, I thought to myself, at first I was like,
that's why I wanted to talk to you.
No, I didn't trust it at first. I'm like, people don't, you know what I mean? It never happens like that.
Right.
Mike, you got to turn off your phone. You just got to. You don't know how to handle the internet. It's not in your.
It's very
some
difficult.
people.
I mean, you're addicted to it.
Artie can't handle it. He doesn't listen. He doesn't read any tweets. He doesn't read any emails.
I hate it. I mean, but I do tweet a lot. My agents tell me to do it, and sometimes I have fun doing it. But if I had like $300 million, I wouldn't be doing it.
Because I've been thinking about dismantling Facebook and Twitter. Working.
Yeah, we got a break, Mike. Real quick, who's on the show? Here we go.
Thank you.
No buzzer here.
Tonight joins in studio car expert and TV personality from the Discovery Channel's Fast and Loud, Richie Rawlings.
Okay, go ahead. It's Richard Rawlings.
Dropping by in the second hour, comedian and commentator, Crowd Gone Wild, the great Michael Costa. And stopping by later in the third hour, great friend that I love and great comedian, actor and comedian, great Jim Florentine.
Wow, Mike, that was wonderful. Great work.
Let down by the big announcement.
You thought it was going to be a bigger announcement?
Yeah, very anticlimactic.
Quit holding the ball.
Just kind of.
Were you an only child?
It was kind of just blah. I didn't really get anything out of it.
Do you think Mike maybe actually got a job for doing some PSAs on bullying, and he's
See, that's what I feel like. The PSA is a good thing to say because I feel like I just watched one of those Discovery Channel specials about how crayons are made. I learned something, but I don't really know what it is.
Well, I knew this would bother you Because this throws your new character into question. Set heckler.
It does, you know? I mean, because
can set heckler operate
there's a fine
in an
line
atmosphere
between
like
bullying and harsh criticism.
this? Or
You know,
just heckling.
or heckling. You call it heckling, I call it, you know, strident observation.
Again, only child. Quit holding the ball.
Sorry, I'm thinking as I...
Never gonna make it back to the CFL if you keep holding the ball.
I know, I would. How sweet would that be to be in the CFL? Be like a member
What would you
of the
do if, like,
Hamilton Tiger Cats.
if there was like a team bad enough where they like called me up to play running back? Never.
Poor Mike. He does get bullied now. Bless him. But he also does bring it on himself because he has to fight. And it is hilarious. He cannot not say something back to people. And it's, yeah. When people are like that, you just have to do it. Because it's hilarious. But bless him. And actually, I think the last few names I've heard him mention, he has got them right. But even that's funnier when he gets it wrong. It's hilarious. Anyway, yeah. That's the reaction. Sweet.